Good evening, folks. Hope everyone's having a great day and getting ready for the weekend. Under a fishing plan again at the Sander Baggersea Lake. Looking for mainly this first thing we want to try to get is that tench to complete this this mission here. It's the last one we need to catch, and we'll also try to get some more big carp while we're out here. The first thing I want to do is I want to look more into the tench stuff here. So we've got tench right here. So it looks like bottom and potentially match rod is what they want to go for. I want to assume that they like clear, muddy bottom, slow moving, and I'm assuming they're nocturnal. So we look at some of these locations. See, tench or pike there. So there's a potential spot. We've got tench here at this area. And potentially some here as well. So I guess we'll just start at this spot since we're already here. If anybody has any suggestions on spots or tackle strategies to go after these tench, all ears. Go ahead and switch to a private room here. Go. And let me check their bait preferences again as well. Crawfish, cut, blowworms. We got night crawlers and all that, red worms, leeches. So we have most of that. Let's see if we can get a couple that maybe we don't have. Baits. Let's see what we've got here. Got leeches. I don't think we have any of the crawfish cut bait. That's all right. Let's see. I'm going to guess maybe like in this area is where we might find tench. Let's go over that direction. We'll probably move the time forward to nighttime once we get there. Let's see. It's a little bit of a hike here. See what looks like a bridge or something there. Okay, this looks promising. Let's try fishing from this bridge. What are we looking at? There's that deep spot over here where we're catching a lot of carp last time. I feel like this is probably where we want to aim for the tench. We even got a little island we can go on to. Let's try that. And like a sunken ship over there. Interesting. Like a deeper spot that we can cast out towards. Like really. Just try from the shoreline here. See what we can catch. First, let's go and get the rod stand out. Yeah. And let's get our feeder rods set up as well as the match rods. Night crawlers on here, so that's fine. Stick with a 3/0 hook, I guess. It should be fine for a tench. Go ahead and switch this technoplankton over to something for tench. Do any of these say tench on them? That would probably be the one we want to try and focus on here. It doesn't look like it. Got Lex here making himself known. And down here, say tench. Doesn't look like it. Oh, here we go. Night crawlers. Okay, so it seems like night crawlers is the only one I've got that specifically says tench. So we're going to try night crawlers on everything, I guess. Hey, Sam, how's it going? Pretty good week so far? Night crawlers on this line, which these, yeah, 3/0, we'll stick to that. And I guess we'll have our carp rod out there, see if we can't catch some random carp as well. We'll just kind of cast it out towards the middle here. Catch some food, very nice. Out here, just trying to find. Actually, before I want to reel that in, and let's try nighttime. I'm out here looking for Tench right now. See if I can complete that mission. I know at least on RF4, they're a nocturnal species primarily. So I'm going to assume if that's the case on here. We don't really have Tench out here where I live in real life, so I've never fished for them IRL, so I'm not entirely sure, but let's go with that. Most likely, yeah. Let's see what we can pull off here. Hopefully the 3/0 hook's not too big for them. There's that. We've got the next float rod there, so we'll cast it last. Yeah, there's that one. And kind of, let's see. I guess I'm gonna put them all in this direction for now. Got something biting on one of the lines there. Hey, Canadian, how's it going? I hear hunting some tench down right now. And the float rod, I think I'm actually going to go into this little channel here. Getting some bites. The fact that they're kind of just biting and not taking makes me think I may need to reduce the hook size, but we'll hold off before doing that. And we got any exciting weekend plans as we roll into December? That holiday season cheer. I guess I can also actually lower the depth on this match rod's hook as well. I had it set up pretty shallow for the big head carp. Let's go about there. No plans for you, Canadian? Let's see. Am I doing anything this weekend? I think I'm probably going to be doing a board game night with some friends, but not a whole lot otherwise. Extra money is always good. Here we go. Got a bite already. All right, here we go. Let's hope this is the Tench and we can move on to the next quest out here. It is not. It is actually, what is this? It's a common carp. Okay, no. Suppose that works. Let's see, I'm trying to think. I guess when I reel this in again, I want to take a look at the Tench again. Sometimes you can kind of tell from their 3D model by the size of their mouth what size hook to use. So maybe scope it out that way. So far, it has eluded me. Warmed up any up there your way, Canadian? We got a little bit of a warm spell coming this weekend for us down here. It's from some Gulf Stream action, bringing the warm rains in. Minus 20, whew, frosty. Pipes froze. Oof. Well, didn't any of them burst? I hope not. Thank you for the follow there, Sammy girl. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate that, Sam. The secret there, Canadian, whenever the temperatures are going to be below like 20 degrees Fahrenheit, just pick one faucet in the house and just let it slowly trickle, and that goes a long way towards preventing pipe freezing. Now, once you get to like that -20 territory, I don't know how much that'll help, but that's kind of something I learned a long time ago. Just keep a little bit of a trickle on one of the faucets. It'll keep that water running through the pipes and hopefully prevent freezing and breaking. Sure thing. I just don't have to be running a lot, just like a little bit of a drip, pretty much. Yep, covering vents, wrapping up any outside exterior faucets and turning them off too is always a good idea. The joys of home ownership and having to learn things, hopefully not the hard way, but little things like that that I feel like aren't as widespread knowledge these days. So this spot doesn't seem to be doing too well with the Tench, so let's try another area. And I'm also going to look at their 3D model, see if I can get a better gauge of the hook size I need to be aiming for. Take a look at that. Fish species. There we go. All right, Tench, where you at? You are. Oh, maybe I go down to like a size 2 hook. Not a huge amount. You compare it to something like a Carp here. We got that big old chomper. Let's go ahead and pick a new spot and also downsize these to size 2 hooks and see if we have better luck. Also, I need to figure out. I feel like my in-game sounds are coming through very quiet. Might be for the best once those bells are ringing, but all right, let's see. Go back to the map here. This is kind of close to where we are now, and then there's this spot, the Bavarian Woods, which let's see. Profoundly meditative experiences for. Okay. Guess we'll try this spot. Take a look around. So there's like the river behind us, and then there's this like deep hole over here. Feel like maybe either of those could work. Riverside. Okay, can't get to the river from this part, it looks like. So I guess we'll just try up there in that deeper section, which is about, what, halfway across this? Yeah. See if maybe the Tench are hiding in a deeper section. Carp line out as well. We'll leave this one on a 3/0 hook. Okay, let's change this one out to a size 2 hook. Let's keep the night crawlers on. Yesterday I was going for roach at Ladoga Lake again, and I did get 2 trophies. Nothing too great other than that, really. Lower bite rate than the first night by quite a bit, but there was a cafe order, which for roach, which was nice. Mostly just the 2 trophies was the highlight. change this one up to size 2 hook as well. I will say I think that the those trophy rods on RF4 really do make a huge difference. Demeter sent me a screenshot where he was fishing at that spot. He was using the trophy rods and caught 4 trophy roach back to back. It definitely does seem to help quite a bit. All right, and I guess just kind of throw the float line out there. Hope for the best. Eventually, we're going to find where these tench are hiding. At least we found a good carp spot here last time, though, so if we need to make some more cash to pay for the advanced license and all that, I can do it pretty. So far, not a whole lot of action over here. Yep, absolutely, Sam. Gotta pay for your trip before you make the take-home money. Those boilies are expensive. I feel like those are been a little bit of a setback so far, but not too sure. But at the end of the day, I can lose a little bit of money in a lake like this. I can go spend 30 minutes catching sturgeon, make it up. Not too big a deal. Here we go. We got a bite on one of the lines, 2 of the lines. Even to actually take the hook. They're just going to tease us. Those jerks. So this is kind of the way tench are on RF4 as well. When you're trying to find them, you never can. But when you're fishing for something else, they'll just show up. Oh, you wanted eels? Well, how about tench instead? We got something tiny on the line here. Oh, trophy round goby. Whopping 0.38 pounds for 26 bucks. Woo! Well, I guess it's something. Knocks another trophy off the list. Frame it up, that's right. Get it stuffed and mounted. Proudly display. Yeah, XP still XP. That is true. For a little bit of progress counts. You know what the cat is fussing about over there? Which I do really like in, I was talking about this on RF4 stream last night. I do like in Fishing Planet how using lighter tackle to basically make the fish actually give a fight rewards you with more XP. I really like that system because it allows you to go back if you prefer fishing for bass, for example, you can just keep smaller weight gear and go after them and still get pretty decent XP, which is a great system. It sucks that like in R4 where if you're not fishing for certain fish species, you're just getting terrible XP. Like you can get a blue tag roach and it'll be worth like as much XP as just a regular run-of-the-mill carp, which is dumb in my opinion. There's really no way to improve that. There's like the ultralight gear, but double XP doesn't mean much if the base XP of the fish is super low. Here you go. Another bite. Will it be another goby? Feels like it. Yep, another goby. Another trophy goby, actually. All right. And another goby. Where are these Tench at? We're getting this goby. Well, there's a Eurasian ruff, a lot browner than the ruff they have on RF4. Interesting. Okay, so if we're getting those fish on a size 2, maybe we go up to rots then. Let's see. Where's my barbless 4-aught? Let's try that and see if that does any better. There's nightcrawlers at now. Go. I'll try some leeches on one of the lines as well, see if maybe that does the trick. Okay, let's see. Leeches with 4-aught hook. Leeches back on. I'm quite figuring that, like, sometimes if you change the hook, it doesn't take the bait off, and sometimes it does. I'm not really sure what the qualifier is to cause that. And the other thing, I know that Tench like cover, like weeds and stuff like that. You don't really see any of that around. There's like some, and those don't really go out into the water. Let's try casting the float out towards this broken dock here. But looking forward to any of the movies coming out next month. We've got the new Nicolas Cage movie coming out this weekend, Dream Scenario, I think it was called. That could be pretty good. It's A24, and A24, the worst A24 movies tend to be better than most big studio movies, so I'm sure it'll be good. Then there's Godzilla -1 later this month, which I'm hoping will be good. I don't know if there's anything else major coming out. I'm gonna find these Tench, I swear. Yeah, Godzilla -0. Big Godzilla fan, even back to the old original Toho movies. Nothing like a good kaiju fun fest. Maybe we need to try daytime again. Let me do a little walk around here, see if I see anything that looks like some vegetation growth in the water here. Might move us into a better spot. Around. There's another spot here. There's that broken down ship over that way. I feel like this may be an area to try as well. See, I think I can travel without having to reel everything in. Go here. Central Pike. So this puts us down there at this spot where there's a little bit of depth. Kind of like the main river. Let's see if that does better. So check the time. Let's move towards the peak since we only really have room for like one decent fish anyways. And to keep net, let's just go ahead and try to get in the peak fishing time to have our best odds. One's right in the deep spot there, 16 feet. And let's see, can I reach? Let's try like along the shoreline with one of these beaches. Long cast. And we'll kind of just throw the float out this way, I guess. Some buoys out there. Getting a bite. Nothing taken though. Where these tench are just avoiding me. The one that's getting a little bit of action is the leeches that's over on the other embankment. Come on, Sandra Baggersey. We just need one tench. What's up, Lex? One on camera? Here we go. Oh, guest appearance by Lex. Well, this spot doesn't seem to be doing much for us either. Don't know where these tench are hiding out. If it's a case of using the wrong hooks or the wrong bait or what the case may be. Exactly, Sam. That's how it always is. When you're looking for anything else, the tench will be like, "Hey, I'm here." When you're trying to target them, nowhere to be found. I really feel like this would have been the spot at nighttime, but maybe we just need to fast forward to daytime and see if that makes a difference. And reel all these in. Oh, that's the carp rod there. Just gonna hit once and that's it. Let me give one more peek around this area as well, see if there's anything that looks appealing. There's a little bit of vegetation here, but it doesn't look, yeah, I didn't really go out into the water either. I don't know. I feel that like that other spot has the most coverage of, we've got the deep hole there, we've got like the shallower river on that spot. And got another little hole there, plus this main river. I feel like it's the best location for us. We'll go ahead and try this at daytime, see if that does better. We'll pull that one in last, just in case it decides to strike. And during the daytime, I probably won't throw the carp on it, since this definitely isn't going to be a good area for carp. So I'll do some, probably do some spin fishing or something while we wait for bites during the day. Maybe get like some zander or pike or something like that. Okay, so everything I want to do. Let's try a variety of hook sizes. So this one's on size 4. This one's or size 4. This one's a 3/0. Let's bring this one down to 1/0 maybe. 1/0. Excellent. And this one with the leeches, let's keep it on 4/0, I suppose. Yeah. Travel to the next morning. Pay for a egg. So it's not bad. Made 23,000 there. 2,000 to extend the day. Under the carp rod here, so throw these out. And let's actually try to spread them out a little bit too. So we've got the float rod we can keep more close to the shore here. Let's try that. There's something already on that line. Possibly. Leeches, let's throw there. And let's see. We don't want to go with the ultralight. Let's just go with our standard jigging rod here. And on the match rod. We got a perch, of course. Always the perch. Back to this and look at pike and zander. Let's see what they like as far as spin fishing goes. Zander likes soft baits and narrow and medium spoons. Pike, other stuff. Okay, so let's try a 4/0 medium spoon. Let's sink for a bit. Okay, another one on the match rod. Another perch. Still no Tench. All right, let's see if we get anything on this spoon. Something keeps nibbling line one there, but really sticking to the hit. We got here another perch. Oh, I guess we found a good spot to farm perch, if nothing else. Let me try, because we know the perch are hitting there, and 1/0's just getting us regular perch. Let me try upsizing this to like a 4/0 and see if we can't get a trophy or a unique perch that way. Make it a little more worthwhile. Catch anything there? Let's try down this path. So carp fishing on here, I've done using these feeder rods and a carp rod. I've done using it night crawlers and sweet corn on the bottom rods, and then I've got some pop-up boilies I've done with those, as well as for silver and bakehead carp. I'm actually using that match rod. It works out pretty well. There's a spot I'll show on the map here in Poland, but it's works out pretty well. It's much better bite rate than it tends to be on RF4. But what I haven't quite found is a good. I think the problem I have right now is that I need a couple more carp rods because the boilie rod was doing a lot better, but I've only got the one. I kind of wanted to wait another level or two so I can get a better, stronger carp rod for the other ones. It just keeps hitting that first line there, but doesn't stick the landing. Medium spoon's not doing anything, so I'm gonna try a casting spoon, I think. Try some other retrieval methods as well, but usually if I haven't even gotten a hit yet, I'm not going to assume that the retrieval method is the problem. See, I've got a little casting spoon here. Let's try that. Right, the location I found for the carp fishing on this is up in this little deeper pond here. It was really, really good. We've got a trophy common carp out there and a trophy silver carp so far. Low level, there's that Lesney Villa fishery, but it's all like young and normal carp, so they're not worth a whole lot, and you're kind of just using like sweet dough or stuff like that. So it's kind of like, hey, carp exist, but I wouldn't necessarily call it a good carp fishing experience. And stop and go retrieve. We'll see if that hits anything. Bread and honey's done well. Yeah, it makes sounds about right there. Yeah, the pop-ups were doing really, really well, but again, I just only have the single carp rod, so Also, the boilies are kind of expensive. They're basically like the the pack of 10, it was 2,500 bucks. So essentially every fish you catch is 250 bucks in bait. And since those carp were only worth around, they weren't trophy, they were only worth around 500 bucks. It's not a huge profit. Now I did the trophies, like one of them I think was worth like 4,000, which was really good. I know the level 50 map, the Weeping Willows fishery, is where you really get into carp fishing. It's where you can get to like 100-pound plus carp. I'm looking forward to that for sure. One just keeps hitting line one. Eventually, it's got to take the hook, you would think. I think I'm going to move to a different spot. This is just getting me nothing. I guess we'll just go back to the carp spot. Try the trout another day, I suppose, or the tench. I mean, actually going to take it this time? No, guess not. We'll go for tench another day, I guess. They're just not hitting today, so over here and go down this way to our sweet spot again. My marker buoy. Spot over should do the trick, I think. Right area here. Yes. Where is that marker buoy at? That's what I'm going to be aiming for. Be seeing it here. Oh, there it is, way out there. So you go a little bit further over. It's the spot. Where's that daggone buoy? Still further out. Okay. Yeah, this will do. All right, so carp rod way out there. And let's get the bottom rods back up to 3/0 hooks. And night crawler on one of them, the other one will do sweet corn. I have banana with bread actually while I'm thinking about it. I do not. Sweet corn it is. And the float rod, or match rod, we want to bring it shallow again and put a 3/0 hook on this technoplankton. There we go. been going after one of them already. All right, now we wait. Once the spot started popping off, it was pretty much non-stop fish last time, so hopefully we'll see that pick up here in a moment. Getting some bites. We got something tiny on here. Problem with the night crawlers is it's going to attract some of these really small fish as well. Got a young mirror carp. All right, let's try to juggle both of these. Okay, we got something good on that line. This one's much smaller, so if I lose it, I'm not concerned. I'll bring this one in before it loses all of its tension. There we go, a little silver carp. We still get this one, all right. Silver carp aren't bad money, like non-trophy there, they're still over 500 bucks. And the technoplankton bait's not very expensive either. Young common carp. So this is the bigger thing that I'm having issue with as well, is that the biggest hook I can get that is octopus type, which is what the carp really go after, is a 3/0 right now. So I'm getting some of these young fish, which are pretty terrible. Yeah, using lures, like if you're in an area that's where one of the good things about the Everglades and white moose, for example, they using those lures save money but not have to spend it on the bait. And that's actually a part of also why I like, if I'm at the San Joaquin Delta, I'll do the sturgeon, but sometimes instead of just doing the like fish only for sturgeon and keep fast forwarding the day, I'll just leave some lines out for the sturgeon and do some lure fishing for the striped bass out there, because them and the steelhead both are pretty profitable. Since you're using the lure, you're not losing any money on bait that way either, so it's all profit basically. Another carp on here, probably like an 8-pound, maybe 9-pound carp, I would imagine. XP hasn't been great here because the tackle I'm using is much stronger than the fish I'm catching. I mean, even with all these negative modifiers, it's still okay XP. There's that, and let's get the technoplankton back out there. Got moving the carp rod. Okay, yeah, so the biggest weakness I have on this carp rod, I can't fix until the next level, because the best carp leader I can get is only 30 pounds. But next level I unlock I can get 35-pound carp leaders, and that's going to make a huge difference. You can see down there my gear ratio, or my gear setting, is way below what it could be, because the leader is just too weak. We can't get this fish in and still get the other one before it falls off the hook. Come on, almost there. And another common carp. Got it. Oh, got a silver big head carp coming in here. That's what I was experiencing last time too. Like once they start hitting here, they're hitting non-stop on all the lines. It's a good problem to have. Missed one there. Too many fish is certainly a better problem than not enough, right? Hmm. Never get tired of fishing. It's nice. Fishing's got that nice balance of like relaxing, but not too relaxing. Yep, gotta keep on your toes and watch what you're doing, but it's not like 100% of the time you're fully engaged, so it lets your mind kind of just relax a little bit. Good pastime to have. And some nibbles on the night crawlers. Sweet corn's been the MVP over here today. Not getting very big carp, but it's getting a high bite rate. Come on, get this in quick. Go, young mirror carp, and got it. A very large one here either. On here, fish. Another mirror looks like. Yep, and that was the last of those boilies. Hit the shop up here. Boilies and pellets. Let's see if we can find those bananas again since they've been serving us well. Batch of these. They're quite pricey. They're actually okay. They're even more than I thought. They're actually basically 270 smackers per fish right there. You're spending on the boilie. Go. Corn. They're loving the sweet corn. But nope, wasn't able to get any tenches. We got a bunch of trophy goby and some perch, but never did find the tench. So I'm just kind of back here at the carp spot to try and make some money back. The ever reliable carp spot. They're all going off now. Whew. Quite the racket. Leather carp there. Goodness. Yeah, this spot is it is a premium spot for sure. We lost one of them. Ooh, trophy big head carp. Nice. Pretty good money on that. Here we go. Yeah, they all they ganged up on me. They're like, all right, everyone bite at once. You can't catch all of us. Really wish I had access to some larger octopus type hooks to go after some of the unique big head and silver carp here. We completed a challenge. We get carp challenge. Hey, a couple bait coins. I'll take that. And how are we looking in our keep net? 6,300, not bad, not bad. A few more minutes before we wrap things up for the evening. Whatever carp was on this line took it way out. And technoplankton, not least. Yeah, imagine if we get to some 6/0 octopus hooks, we could probably pull out trophy carp here pretty reliably. Now, I think you can get unique common carp here, but you can't get unique grass, mirror, or leather. I think you can only get those at the Weeping Willow fishery. Trophy's still pretty good. I mean, I saw with that one, it was trophy big head was like 1,400 silver. Not too shabby at all. Nibbling on the golden or sweet corn. On the boiling now. All right, come on, give me a big one. Might be decent. So this weak leader on here is killing the strength. All right, let's see if I can juggle these all the way in. Luckily, these reels have really good retrieval lengths. This one's much bigger, so if I have to lose one, I'd rather lose the other one. Once you get the one fish on here, there's just no relief. They're all striking together. Carp come in packs. Go. Almost got the first one in. Oh man, did I lose this one? Dang it, it was like a foot away from there too. That stinks. All right, let's just focus on this one. It's the biggest one we've got on the lines. It's the gamble you take juggling the lines. It doesn't take long for them to hop off of there, unfortunately. Pretty decent silver big head on here, probably at least a trophy. Got him in. Come on, come on. Go. Oh yeah. Another trophy silver carp there. 30 pounds. That's pretty solid XP. Almost 2,000 bucks. I'll take that. But let's see. I think we'll go ahead and wrap that up here for tonight. Let's see what we got in our keep net. And we made back the cost of the license. Not quite the cost of the day, but we can still the expense for traveling for in the day is not as big a deal because we can come back here and stay here until we get enough. It's really the license that you want to try and focus on off first because that is a limited time on real time, so paid that off. I got a couple trophies there, not bad at all. We had the trophy silver and trophy big head, so the technoplankton's coming in clutch right there. Still no Tench, so tomorrow I think instead of doing RF4, I'm going to come back and catch some more carp here for tomorrow night and try once again to find those Tench, see if we can't locate them. But just one more fish wants to come in before we wrap it up, maybe? Maybe? Start reeling these in and give it a moment and see if that fish wants to actually come in here or not. Doesn't look like it. I'll do a little bit more research to see if I can at least figure out, like, are the Tench on here nocturnal or not, to know whether we need to be fishing at nighttime or daytime. That should at least narrow that aspect of it out and trying different spots and baits and everything there. This last one in. But this spot right here, it's definitely the best spot I have found on this lake, so we'll definitely be back here on tomorrow night's stream to get a little more profit before we search for those Tench. That being said, we'll wrap things up now. I hope everyone has a good rest of your night or day, depending on your time zone. Appreciate you watching, and I will catch you all next time. Take it easy, folks.